Practicing my whistling. What's going on? Yo, 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 it's Shane187. I'm pretty fucking pissed off at the moment. Usually when I speak to you guys, I'm always pissed off for some reason. There's something usually bothering me that makes me want to just come online and vent it. So yeah, I was talking to this person. I won't refer to him I'll refer to this person as Person A. I was conversing with Person A, and they're telling me all this shit about Amanda, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? This ain't true. Like, none of this is what you're saying is true, and it's nothing big. Like, it's nothing major. But the fact that this is what this person remembers, I'm like, this never happened. I go, I don't know what you believe, and I said to this person, the reason why I ended up leaving, because I used to live with this person, the reason why I ended up leaving is because you were calling the police on us all the time. You know, just on an everyday basis. She'd say something and you'd say something that she didn't like, and next thing you know she'd be on the phone to the police, and you know, it was becoming a joke. This Person A was bullying my partner. She was calling her fat and all this sort of stuff. Doesn't remember none of that. But yet, once we reunited after we had kids and settled all down and all that, for some reason this Person A apologised to Amanda. So why would you have the need to apologise if you never did anything wrong? And I called this person out on it. Had no explanations. They make out that I'm the worst. I might have been the worst person living. I don't think I was the worst person living. I mean, you had a lot of people living back then. You had Omar Gaddafi. I don't think I was anything quite like him. You had George Senior. I don't think I'm anything like him. Yeah. But anyhow, this Person A seems to know more about my relationship with my partner, my loved one, the day that I spent every day with Amanda. Every day. For 7 years of our 10-year relationship, or it might have been 8 years of our 10-year relationship, I'd had been working. For the first 2 years, she'd had been working. But we'd always been working. You know. I mean, we used to get in trouble with the police quite often, but, you know, we don't do that anymore, not since we've had Connor. It's, we made a pact. Yeah, we made a pact after my mum passed away, and after things started to settle down, and we said, no more of this lifestyle. We're going to change our lifestyle, and we're going to, you know, if we're going to make a family, we're going to try and do the best at it. And I think we did do a pretty good job at it at the time when we first were pregnant. Well, when Amanda was first pregnant, we used to go see the scans. Kind of be the size of a peanut. We'd be so happy. Honestly, it was the best feeling, going to all them appointments with Amanda. Sometimes it was terrible with her. She had morning sickness quite often, and we'd go through Springvale or somewhere, and something would just set her off like that, and bang, she'd be... And I'd try and find a way, you know, to be a gentleman, of course, and, you know, cover her, you know, like... It's hard being a woman, because especially, like, I didn't realise how bad it was, but it messes with everything in a woman's body. Turns a woman's body right upside down, virtually. It does a lot of stress on the body. I could see it just with Amanda, you know. There was one night before Connor was born, and she was bleeding down below, and we rushed to Casey Hospital because we were living in NARRE at the time. We lived in a share house. See, no one ever thinks about this type of stuff, you know. We dealt with that. It was nothing serious. You know, it was just a little bit of discharge or something, they called it. But we got really scared, so we jumped straight to the hospital. Went straight to Casey Hospital. Yeah, but when we first decided to change, we went, and because we couldn't live back at my mum's old house, because my mum had passed away at this stage, Melanie was calling the police on us all the time. We ended up living in a shared accommodation place down in NARRE South. We lived there for a little while, and Connor was born, and there was another couple there, and they were just jealous, making it very hard for us, so we ended up moving from there. We ended up getting and moving from there, and the reason why we moved from there, that's a whole nother story for another day. Anyhow, we went from there, we went straight to the Waltzing Matilda Hotel. We stayed in the Waltzing Matilda Hotel for about 3 months, I think. I've got about 3 months worth of receipts over there somewhere. And then we knew this friend, and he had an auntie that lived kind of down the street from the Waltzing Matilda. So we ended up me, Connor and Amanda, we ended up renting a room in this house. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was 125 or something for this bedroom. Bills included, all that type of stuff. So we ended up staying there for a little while. We saved up money, you know, that type of thing. Had a little bar fridge in our room, and stayed there for a matter of 6 months, and then eventually we got a unit. Honestly, moving into the unit and spending the first night in the unit and building up to this point, right? Connor was only like 8 months at this stage. He wasn't very old at all, so he wouldn't remember. And yeah, getting to that point where, you know, we were sleeping in our own house, and it was me, Amanda, and Connor just living in this. You know, we had our own house for once. We didn't have to share bathrooms. We could design it how we wanted to design it. This is honestly, I cry right now. I got a tear in my eye, because this girl changed me. She turned me into a man, and I hope I did the right thing by her. I'm sure I hopefully did. You know, but I got people around me saying things. They just didn't know. They didn't know me or Amanda. They didn't know. But they question. Question is all I want. Question me however you want. Interrogate me. You cannot question my love for Amanda. It's one thing you cannot question. So there's people that have got these accusations. I've got nothing really much to say to you. You know. Clean your own backyard before you start thinking about other people's backyards, alright? That's all I can say. Clean your own backyard, then go save the other people. We've helped you so much. Amanda's helped you so much. Amanda had your girls the day she came out of hospital. I mean, we both had them, but Amanda was the one that initially really looked after them, because I had to go to the work the next day. Anyhow, peace out.